All right, here we are, day one. So Planet Fitness is behind me. Let's get this done. Yeah. Hi, so I decided to start a 60-day fitness journey, and I have actually managed to make it out of bed in time to head to the gym for day one. In which case I did end up doing a chest, back, biceps, triceps, and shoulder routine within about 45 minutes, so I did a lot of supersetting. However, I feel really good, and I feel like, yes, this is definitely what I needed to do to motivate myself to get out here every day for the next 59 more days. So we will see how well that goes. Yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated, and I'm happy to have you guys along with my adventures. So we'll see how well it goes. Okay, so here I am at work, and it's presently a little bit of a slow time. So I'm attempting to get some cardiorespiratory training in while I'm waiting on potential customers to come in the store. Probably not what I should be doing, but I have at least spent most of the day walking around, folding clothes, checking to make sure there isn't other things that could be done in the store. So what I'm currently working on is using a step stool for a kind of like a stair challenge. Would I recommend using a step stool in this fashion? Probably not. It's probably not the most safest, but I've done the best I could to make it as safe as possible, and I've already been exercising on it for about 25 minutes now. So I'm already getting a pretty good workout in. Let me see what we got going on here. And I currently fell at this. There we go. So, as you can see, I've already burned about 128 calories in my active time working on the stairs. So, with this, I do have it sort of propped up against the beam right here. And as you see, it's just a regular step stool. But I have it propped up, and I've been holding on to this handle right here as I'm doing the exercise. I've already determined that I can't go too fast. I can't do too many sprints because I always end up bashing my shin into the next step. So again, would I recommend using a step-up ladder in this fashion? No, it is not an exercise piece. However, I definitely say if you have things around you that you can use safely and effectively, use them. Yeah, use them as long as you feel safe and secure on them. And if you're using pieces that aren't meant to be exercise pieces, do as best as you can to make sure that you aren't putting yourself at risk, because honestly, what is the point of doing this if we're just gonna end up breaking some bones, tearing a ligament, spraining an ankle, bashing some shins into the next step? So again, I've already slowed my pace down to make sure that I'm nice, controlled, and not bashing my shin into the next step. Yeah, so this is how I'm getting my cardio in today. It's a busy day. Working an 8-hour shift at work, which is actually pretty low key for what I've been doing. I've been doing about 10 to up to 16 hours of work every day for the past month and a half. But tonight I actually have Sunday with some friends, like a dinner, and it's sort of traditional. So I don't want to pass out on that just to go work out. So I made the effort to make sure I'm getting an adequate workout way prior to heading over to my friend's house to hang out with them. So yeah, gonna check back in later. Okay, so I am just about to finish up my last hour of stair-stepping cardio. And see, I went dancing late last night, so I did get some calorie burned that counted towards today on my iWatch, as well as I try to be a little bit of a movement warrior while I'm at work. So I move around as much as I can. I fold as many shirts as possible. I walk around, check things out, and when I don't have customers in the store, I sort of do laps around the store. So adding all of that together and just finishing this up, I get a pretty good amount of calories burned per day. So let me see where we are. All right, let me go ahead and end that. And that concludes getting enough cardiorespiratory training in today. So I'm excited about that. So that puts me at, there we go. We got 681 calories burned with 91 active minutes with 12 hours of standing by 6 p.m. Not too bad, not too shabby. So that's exciting. In fact, my watch is actually telling me that I've managed to hit all 3 of my goals. Yay! Excellent. So after I finish my cardiorespiratory session, I do like to replenish my carbohydrates or glycogens with complex sugars. My preferred complex sugar is absolutely a fruit. I don't have to worry too much about, since I'm not athletic training or really training for like power, speed, agility, I don't have to watch my fitness nutrition all that much. And I don't have any issues with insulin and consuming of carbohydrates. So I don't even watch out or take much note into like high glycemic versus low glycemic, especially after my workout. I do watch what I eat prior to working out because, you know, nobody wants the whole heavy stomach feeling when they finish working out. So my fruit bowl mix right here is pineapples, melons, mangoes, strawberries, and blueberries. And I love all of them other than blueberries, which is really funny because I love like blueberry stuff. Like I love like blueberry muffins, blueberry scones, stuff like that. But I absolutely hate raw blueberries. And it's hilarious because every single time I get one of these bowls, I'll go ahead and try a few of the blueberries, like, you know, just in case. But always unpleasantly, as expected, I still don't like them very much. The other ones never disappoint me though. So I always recommend at least getting a little bit of carbohydrates back in your system after doing a really long workout session, like especially an hour. That's going to burn out and deplete most of those out of your systems. So it's always good. Just give back the love back to your body. I'm not going to eat too much. Just a very small snack, maybe keep to about 60 calories. So it's just going to be like 1 strawberry, 1 piece of melon, 2 pieces of pineapple, just a little bit, since I'll be going out to my friend's house for dinner fairly soon. So, all right. Okay, so I'm back home from my friend's house. So I already knew going into it that I was probably not going to do so well in nutrition today because, well, it's Sunday dinner, it's traditional, it's something that we do all the time, and there's no easy way to sort of calorie count or so much as really know what I'm going to be eating. So since we trade off who's cooking what, but I do my best to limit my portions, limit my sizes, and sort of guesstimate how much calories I am consuming. We had basically these cornbread biscuits with some chili that was predominantly meat with some beans, and it was cooked very well, and I did limit how much I took of it, particularly because I also don't typically eat that much meat. I do like fish and seafoods, but as far as meats, like lamb and animal meats, I don't typically eat a whole bunch. I feel like I had my meal roughly around 700 to 800 calories. But with all the rest of the food that I consumed today, it did put my calorie count at a much greater level than I would have liked it to have been at the end of today. However, I did burn 778 calories today as far as what my iWatch says between everything I've done today. It does sort of level out. I do think I consumed roughly about 2,500 calories today. So that does put me about 1,800 calories, which should be breaking even for the day, which isn't a loss. but it's not a gain either. So we will take it, especially since I did do the workout routine. So I do still have the benefit of doing the resistance training today. So anyways, looking forward to day 2. All right, and I think I have just enough time to get roughly about 7 hours of sleep before I need to wake up to get started on that.